Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Coping with Life, Disabled and Mentally Ill. I am your amazing host, Scott. Hey, I'm talking. So, we got a lot to talk about this week. I have to focus on how to talk. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is what happened at the dentist. So, so I mentioned that I was confused. There was a lot of misinformation. And so, I took liberties, and I wanted to have a conversation, go over the treatment plan, and I'm glad that I did that for multiple reasons. And so I was all, gung ho, ready for them to, get my dentures, get that, processed. And I mentioned to them, that I was flying, to Seattle, for something, and then I'm coming back, 15 hours later. Just going there, coming back. And they're like, we don't feel comfortable with you doing all what we plan on doing. So we're just taking some of your broken teeth, today, and then we'll do the rest in October. And I'm like, okay. So the road to dentures, it is continuing, but I will get that stuff between October and November, which I'm very proud of. So, and we were having a good conversation. And I had a panic attack. I had anxiety. And so that the original plan was 3 teeth, 2 uppers, 1 on the lower. But one of the uppers, the last one that they took out, was just being very stubborn, and I made the call of like I'm done. And so that is what because with my panic attacks, it's really hard to calm myself down, and I'm like, yeah. So I feel a lot better, and I just have to do what I have to do to take care of what I have, and just throwing it out there, just letting people know, and what I'm going through, and it weighs a lot. So and I definitely have to really focus on speaking clearly. But that's where that stands. I do have a dentist appointment with the other dentist. That's in August. So that's good. So the next subject is depression sucks. I'm just still somewhat battling depression and anxiety. And I like being very open on my mental health and my status. But I'm doing my best. I'm trying my best. What else? What else? Oh yeah, there's a album that came out on Friday, which was yesterday, because it's Saturday. I didn't. My brain's like, it's Saturday, but so I'm going to Speak Now, Taylor's version came out Friday, and I like the vault tracks, and I'm glad that she now owns three of her 6 albums, of her original albums, and the music video for I Can See You was actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna drag too long about talking about Taylor Swift. I could do that for a lot, but so the album is an hour and 44 minutes. Castle Crumbling is a good song. I like Electric Touch. And I will. So I'm not somebody who cares about a lot of things like this. So, for Better Than Revenge, she changed part of the lyrics. I'm okay with that because, if you want the original, listen to the original song. I know a lot of people are like, well, why listen to, the quote unquote stolen versions? But, if you have the opportunity to listen to previous versions, do what makes you feel happy. I got words hard. I got Speak Now, Taylor's version, but there's some songs that I like the original a little bit better. But that's my opinion. And I'm excited to see her in a couple weeks. So that that is something that I get to look forward to. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope your mental well-being is amazing. Um, and smile more. Uh, uh, you don't have to show teeth, because when I smile, I don't show teeth. I mean, I don't really have any to show anyway, so. But no, I hope you're doing well. And thing that I've been doing, I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online the last couple nights. I got really sick last night. I was not feeling well. And I, a couple people in chat, and I'm like, hey, more people getting in the chat and wanting to run things, and I just got sick. It was like 9 o'clock, and I just got super sick. I feel a lot better today. I mean, I did go to bed about 11, so but yeah, and you get an episode this week. I'm happy about that. I did, because, pardon me, I was in the impression that I was going to get the rest of my teeth pulled, and I didn't know how that would affect my speaking, and with and with the teeth that they did take out has affected a little bit. I have to be very careful. But yeah, what else? But other than being sick and listening to Taylor Swift, Speak Now, Taylor's version. I'm I've been trying to do my best, and I try to be always positive and spread the happiness, spread the positivity, and I try really hard to make other people feel better. Because that's who I am. But the last couple days, I've tried really hard to focus on me. And apparently all I get is sickness. So, but I'm feeling a lot better today. Sending the smiles, sending the positivity. Chase their dreams. I'm a big proponent on finding what you want in life, and if attainable, go for it. I say that almost every episode, and I mean it. And I appreciate everybody who listens and people who take their time to listen to some crazy person. some crazy person who actually cares about people, and it makes me happy, and but I'm just today. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm happy. And you never know what today may bring. Today may be the best day of my life. You never know. And I live the best life I can. But when you suffer from depression or fibromyalgia or autism or, the list goes on. I suffer from a lot of things, and everybody is different. What works for me may not work for somebody who suffers from a little bit more or a little bit less than what I have, because, everybody is different. Not all disabilities are made equal. And not only that, the way your upbringing is actually comes in effect. And, I will give you an example. So I live alone. And if I have dishes in my sink, nobody's going to be doing it for me. And so, in theory, the only person that would be doing them is me. Now, I myself, and me using dishes? No, I'm good. No, I'm pretty good on that. My sink is pretty empty. Occasionally. But I'm pretty good at cleaning up on after cooking and that kind of stuff. But again, everybody is different. But sometimes I do lack in other aspects. And that's all that I'm gonna say. But everybody is different. And there's a few things that I need to do and focus on. But sometimes depression or just getting lost in your own head can weigh you down. But today's a new day. I'm going to do the best that I can today for a better tomorrow. And so I like being honest. A, I'm a terrible liar. 2, honesty is the best thing. I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. Growing up, I used to be a liar. I don't remember any of those lies, but I didn't like who I was. I have changed, because I didn't like who I was. I wanted to be better. And then as I grew older, I realized that, I can't change who I am. So I have to live the best life that I can. And I beam happiness and, be there if somebody needs to vent. But yeah, just put things in perspective. And that's just who I am, just how the cookie crumbled, I guess. But I'm gonna let you go for this week. I will hopefully be here next week. And be safe out there. And if you're going through a tough time, try and power through. And know that there's people out there that care about you. So I love you all. I care about each and every one of you. And until next week, what will it be? I have no idea. This is the Ramble. Catching up this last week. So it can just be this last week Ramble. I mean, love you all. And I bid you all adieu.